Well, good morning. We're back at the marsh. And if you noticed, we've now changed the name of the season, of my titles at least, to breeding season, which I think more accurately reflects what's happening around here. You can hear lots of fledglings around. I think the majority of the spring migration's done. And we've entered the new season of lots of birds around and much harder to identify, the fledglings. We got a bald eagle here. Overlooking the marsh this morning. Looks like a couple of mallards. Here all the Cedar Waxwings making a racket too. Okay, well, let's get these mallards. Tough light right now, but let's see, are these waxwings up here? No? Hard to say what that is. I hear some finches up there as well. So we get a better look at this one. Oh, they're goldfinches. Good morning. We got the goldfinch. Okay, I'll just mute it for this plane flying overhead. Okay. Spot some activity up here. Yeah, those are Cedar Waxwings. No shortage of them. Okay. Oh, we got another teal here. Blue-winged teal. You see the size difference. Okay, well, let's get the scoreboard out because we got a few birds. So we started with the eagle, mallard, goldfinch, cedar waxwing, and blue-winged teal. Very cool. Okay, what we'll do is I'll bring up eBird. And I'll just mark those on eBird real quick so we stay on top of things. Bald eagle, cedar waxwing. We'll count those later in the video. Goldfinch. So 4 of those. Mallard. And blue-winged teal. Okay, we got 5 on there. And 5 on the scoreboard. Okay. Alright. Just scan the water here to see. If there's anything else that pops out. Oops. Yeah, mostly all mallards. Just double check that those are the goldfinches that we saw earlier. Yep. Alright, well, let's walk around a little bit. It's a good start. Oh, I can hear a hummingbird, probably the Rufous Hummingbird. I'll keep an eye out for that. We got a spotted towhee up here. Yeah. Funny enough, is the same spot as last time. Okay. We'll add that one up. Number 6. I'll just update eBird real quick here to add the spotted towhee. Okay. All right. Crowland. Somewhere we get a nice shot of them. No. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Lots of bugs in the air, lots of good food. Oh, more cedar waxwings. They're gonna keep us busy. There's at least a dozen of them, if not more. Okay, what do we got over there? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Starling? Again, with the fledglings, it's pretty tough. As if this is your first time checking out one of my live streams, well, thanks and welcome. What I do is I do my best to identify while I'm out here, and birds that I'm not able to, I review the footage afterwards and take a closer look on my computer to see if I can ID. See what I can ID afterwards, and then I repost in full HD the whole live stream in higher quality back up on YouTube and timecode all the birds that I was able to see. So I do that later on in the evening. So if you're dying to know what it is, hopefully I'll have an answer for you. Like these two. Possibly starlings. But the fledgling season's a whole new ball game. Keeps you sharp. But for those birds that like more action, it's great. Looks like we got a mallard still with a duckling there. I actually started, when I started birding, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago. I just wandered into a birding spot with a camera and was taking photos of what I thought were different birds and having a lot of fun using the photos to identify the birds, noticing the subtle differences and then recognizing that they were totally different species. But it was fledgling season. It was great because it was super busy, and it's kind of, you know, the mystery of not being able to identify every bird can get a little hard when you're trying to learn. Okay, well, I think it's safe to say we've got at least 2 unidentified birds to check out. So if you're into mysteries, come birding during fledgling season. Now, if I was to make a guess, I would say starlings, possibly robins, but most likely starlings. Oftentimes what I do is I just find, well, hopefully find the parent. And the little ones are not far behind, so like there. That's probably the starling's parent right there. There's a European starling with most likely its little ones nearby. Okay, well, we were able to identify the starling, so let's add that to our species list. Okay, I'll add that to eBird. Okay, I'll wander back down this way. Well, let's get the crow while we're here. American crow. Alright, with his back to us. I'll take the hint. Okay, I got your shot. Alright, we'll add the crow up to 8. That's not too bad. We're 20 minutes in and already got 8 species. You know, for those of you that like as much diversity as fast as possible, it's probably best to check out my streams as soon as I go live, because it seems in the morning at first I'm able to bang off a few, and then I work a bit harder. It takes a bit longer to get the last, be thorough. And We're looking at a red-winged blackbird here. And I think that's well, it's hard to know. But that's a red-winged blackbird. Nice to get its call as well for confirm the ID. Okay. Let's add that to the list. Number 9. I'll add that onto eBird real quickly here. Okay. Alright, keep walking around. I saw the Oriole was reported here. I think it was yesterday or the day before. There was still someone reporting Oriole. Someone that got it is a lifer, so congrats to them. That's pretty exciting. I think I hear a flycatcher of some sort. I've not seen it showing up on Merlin just yet. And we're still working at that master list, trying to get to 100. We'll have to try to figure out a way to get some shots of these swallows. You know, we've got the tree swallow already at one of our different locations. The violet green ones are pretty plentiful around here, so I'll have to figure out a way before they're gone to get some shots of them without making too many people motion sickness and me trying to chase them down with my camera. Alright, so just looking at Merlin ID there. So we got all those on the list so far that it's heard recently. I'll just scroll up. Oh, grosbeak. Yeah, I heard the nut hat. Gadwall. Yeah, it heard the blue-winged teal. Wow, it heard lots. Bush tit too, wow. And Swainson's thrush. Okay. You know, you can't rely on Merlin ID, but it definitely can help. Alright, let's go see. Can also help for motivation too, when you're feeling a little stuck and feel like you've seen them all and not sure what you're gonna see. Oh, look at all these fledglings in here. Yeah, I think it was appropriate to title change the seasons. I think it's definitely a new season. But we are still getting some migrants through. It's just that's just not the predominant. There's the red-winged blackbird squeaking away. Oh, might as well grab a rock pigeon while we can. Still counts. Two of them. Okay. Oh, hey Merlin. We're up to, or Panda, sorry about that. We're up to 78 now. Okay, let me just adjust. Let me just get here. Merlin and good binos is really good? Yeah. I think that's the way to go. Exactly. Okay, so let's add our rock pigeon. Okay, especially if there's a number of birds calling, it can really help isolate and identify. Because I don't know, like sometimes I get a little overloaded with the number of different calls. Yeah, thank you. It was a lifer for me with the white-winged scotters when I went out to Mission Point. Just filmed out there for about 20 minutes because there was hardly any birds there. I noticed a bunch of feathers afterwards, so I think an eagle had just beaten me to the punch there. And I was filming some surf scotters, and another flock went by, and I noticed their white wings. And sure enough, they were all white-winged scotters, so That's my latest lifer. And was able to get a willow flycatcher at the next location afterwards. So we're definitely trying to chase down a few more flycatchers. How about you, Panda? Did you get up to any birding this over the last few days? I see a great blue heron flying in just behind these treetops here. Oh yeah, it went low. Alright, let's wander down there, see if we can spot one in the tree. Oh, there's another one up above. Great blue heron. Okay. Good enough for me. Alright, let me just add the eBird here. Keep the list current. Great blue heron. Rock pigeons. I got 10 and 11. What am I missing? Red-winged blackbird. It's the red-winged blackbird we're hearing. Oh, American crow, do we add that? I think that's the one I'm missing on my eBird here. American crow. Alright, we're all up to date there. $100 barn swallows, nice. Yeah, they do give a good air show. A friend of mine used to call them race car birds, the way they fly around in circles. That's one we haven't got yet, the barn swallow. There's a few swallows we got to nail down, but again, I don't want to give people too much motion sickness, me trying to chase them down. Oftentimes when I'm just shooting for footage, not like live, you can get good footage, but you know, you shoot 20 minutes and get 1 minute that's nice, and 19 minutes of it shaky and setting up, and not ideal for live streaming. There's that teal. You show your wings? That'd be nice. Now, I do think they breed in our area. I don't know if these guys are just... This guy's just here for breeding, or if he's just passing through at the tail end of the migration. Yeah, we should be able to find a hummingbird. I hear a few behind me. Just look at some of the branches. Oh yeah, in the usual spot. He likes this little spot in the shade. I'm assuming that's the same guy that's a little backlit, so it's hard to get his good color. Rufous Hummingbird. Feistiest little guys around. We can find some better light on them. I'll get some more footage of them. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, the mallard sounds are pretty funny. I always think they sound like they're laughing at me. Sure sounds like it sometimes. Okay, let's add the Rufous Hummingbird for a cool dozen. You can hear the chickadees back there. I'll add the Rufous to eBird there real quick. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to dig up a song sparrow. An eagle on the plane, that's kind of cool. Right into the sun. Yeah, I hear the robin, and I hear the chickadees. They sound a little further back. Possible they're up in these trees here. Alright, let's keep moving around and see if we can locate that chickadee or the robins. More pigeons. Let's see, towhee. Lion's mood, yeah. It's always nice to at least have one person or animal laughing at your jokes. And these fledglings are keeping us busy. Well, should we peek our heads into the bay? Let's look at this. I wonder if that's a swift. Also, you know, I don't know my my purple martin female's that great, so it did seem a little larger than it is here in the purple martins. Yeah, which we're looking at there. I suspect that might have been just a female purple martin. Canada Goose and your Starling. Okay, well, let's add those two. Alright, let's make our way back. Yeah, so look at all these fledglings here. I think those are the same unidentified as earlier. Oh, there's its parent. Yeah, we'll go with Starling. And here are all the waxwings. They're in that same tree. Yeah, a lot of times you can tell just by the behavior. The big babies sitting there wanting to be fed. Literally. But it's kind of fun because it keeps you busy. It keeps you sharp because you're noticing a lot more, hearing a lot more. Okay, I'm just gonna mute it for this. Okay. What else we got here?
Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Oh, doing pretty good, yeah.
Good.
Lots
I
of.
never caught your name.
It's Pat.
Pat.
Yeah.
Oh, I joined your.
Oh,
your
did
channel.
you? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Oh,
did.
it was you.
It was me.
Yeah.
So, have you found anything?
Lots of fledglings. There's a blue-winged teal, which is like.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember you talking about it.
Oh, okay.
And what the markings were on it. So
Yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah, so it's there again this morning, so that was
Awesome.
cool.
It looks like everybody's vacated this morning.
Well, it's, yeah, it comes in waves. There's definitely lots of little fledglings around that make it way harder.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
way harder, but it keeps you sharp. And
Awesome.
yeah, lots of cedar waxwings, which is nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I haven't seen them yet.
No, they're flocking around. Maybe in that tree. See that tree there?
Yeah.
That's them.
Okay.
You see them all?
Yeah. Well, you've got the zoom.
Yeah, exactly.
You got the zoom.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great. They're probably feeding on maybe
All these bugs.
Yeah.
And there's a song sparrow. Haven't caught one of them yet today. And off it goes.
Song startle?
Sparrow.
Sparrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably the most common bird around here.
There's another one. The brown
Yeah,
one?
that's right. Yeah.
And they love to sing, don't they?
They do, yeah. Yeah, they earned their name well.
Awesome. Oh, I'm going to have to look for the waxwings there.
Yeah. They're really cool. And they kind of have like a whistle call.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep my eye out for them. Awesome. Well, have a great day,
Okay.
Pat.
Well, thanks for the follow.
Okay.
I'll see ya.
Later.
What else? Okay, so let's add that cedar, or no, not cedar, the song sparrow. Alright. I can hear the black-capped chickadee. Okay, let me just add the song sparrow to eBird. Okay, and the purple martin. And Canada goose. What do we got up here? Hear the chickadee calling. Look at the tightly packed cedar waxwings. Okay. This little area, I think we'll always remember the oriole. That was pretty cool. See it's buffering a little bit. See if I can get it better back into its happy place. Just seeing if I can try to locate the chickadee we keep hearing. Looks like we might have some turkey vultures flying around over there. Let's see here. Pretty sure that's what it was, but I didn't quite get a close enough look to definitely ID that. So we'll add that to the unidentified for now, but most likely was the turkey vulture. I'll review that footage and see if I can ID it. Morning, guys. Alright, I'll give it a few more minutes here. Oh, the chickadee. Chestnut-backed Chickadee. I don't think those were the ones we were hearing, but we'll take it. Definitely one of my favorite locals. And these ones apparently are only found on the Pacific Northwest, so we're super lucky to have them. They're actually supposedly more common than the black-capped chickadees here. Oh, awesome. Okay. Let's add our chestnut-backed chickadee. I'll do the same to eBird here. Let me just... Okay. Here's our eBird list. The number counts aren't quite accurate, but I will make them more accurate when I go to when I actually submit it. I'll review the footage first and then submit it to eBird. I'm not sure what we're seeing here. Let's see. Maybe some more Cedar Waxwings. They look a little thicker. Yeah, Cedar Waxwing's keeping us busy. That's that teal again. Oh, I thought he was going to be kind and show his wings to us. Thought about it. Are these just the... I don't know if you can hear that. Meep, meep. That's the... Well, first it was a horrible impression, but secondly, those are the... that's a chestnut... No, red-breasted nuthatch. Beautiful Cedar Waxwing. Oh, another starling. I thought for a second there that was the robin, but they have a similar shape here, but no dice. These are all just the waxwings out there. Yep. One of these planes, but it's not one of the louder ones. Alright. I don't know if that's one of those new electric planes or not, but it's definitely a lot quieter than some of the other ones. All the waxwings. No shortage of waxwings. They're just everywhere here. Look at this little clump. See the teal out of water, so maybe that'd be kind of cool to get a shot of its whole body, see if that's possible. Nope, he didn't like that idea. So cool. Wow. Busy. Well, as you can see, the fledgling season is going to keep us busy. Well, if you checked out today's stream, I really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow, about the same time tomorrow. And like I said, we're on, well, let's just take a quick look here. I'll just take a look at my eBird here. Well, I've got this list up and running, so it's hard to look at it right now. But we got 16 today. Our master total is 78 still. So we got 22 to hit our goal of 100, which I'm feeling pretty confident about. We're still just in May, so we got a lot of good birding months left of the year. And in the summer, we'll do some shorebirds. We'll get some more shorebirds that should come through. Oh, there's the goldfinches, which we got earlier. And Cedar Waxwing's just everywhere. So we'll keep the quest alive and the hunt alive tomorrow. But if you watched today, I really appreciate it, and Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for birding with me.